Yeah. It's your boy G Beats. Nova No Productions. Coming through for Big Husky.
Big Husky Robo, doing it live all the way big. Y'all know how we do it. Life Chronicles with BigHusky.org. We got my man here, Lawrence Hamm Jr. Hey, we don't even want to talk. Interview over right there.
So, communication, definition of communication. The imparting or interchange of thoughts, opinions, or information.
Yo, my man is doing a camp, but not just a basketball.
Some of the questions that I have,
communication,
that I just want you to think about is,
my man Lawrence Hamm
what
Jr.
opinions do you give off? What information?
Got my man here doing his thing. Now you play overseas, but you're from Harrisburg.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk a little bit about that. What led you from there to here?
Well, you know, I grew up in Harrisburg, grew up on 5th Street, man.
Okay.
You know, my first school I went to was Camp Curtin. That's why my campus here.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I ended up going to Ben Franklin. I went through the whole Harrisburg school district, whatever, got to Harrisburg High, you know, ended up winning the state championship.
Cool.
You know, after that game, whenever we won in the locker room, I went to my team and said, hey, don't let this be the high point of your life. You know what I'm saying? And you know, a lot of my teammates didn't have the foresight, you know what I mean, to go to college and be able to move on from there. You know, so me going to college, I graduated from Towson University, got a degree in communications.
Okay.
Was lucky enough to do well enough there to play overseas. But now I'm at a point where, you know, I'm okay. I've been overseas for 3 seasons, and you know, I'm good. But now I'm going to come back and maybe help these kids at a lower level. Okay. So by the time they get to the high school level, or say they get to a point where they win a state championship, you know, they understand what it takes to get to college. You know what I'm saying? So I got the basketball going on, whatever. That's the easy part. I'm trying to bring in the education part. I just gave a speech on communication and first impressions. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So that people know that, you know, it's not about always what you do. You know, it's about how you carry yourself, how you communicate, how you talk to people, and respect and things like that. So I'm trying to build that, you know, and use basketball as a tool to get to some of these kids.
Biggest adjustment for you living across seas? Because that's a whole different thing from going, I live in California, that's different.
Right.
But that ain't as different as, man, I live way over here.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit different, man. I mean, you know, I'm a open-minded person. You have to be willing to accept, you know, other people's cultures, you know. Okay. The biggest thing for me was, I guess the food is a lot different, you know, the style. Like here, you know, we got a lot of styles, especially being African-American. We're real trendsetters around the world, and it's interesting how what we do here affects everybody else. Okay. But you know, to see someone do something totally opposite of what you think is normal, it's like, yo, it's hard to accept. So you know what I mean? Like that, you just have to be willing, you have to be open-minded to understand that, hey, they grew up somewhere else, and what they do is a little bit different. And you have to, you know, understand why they do it. That was the biggest adjustment I had to make.
This right here will make you feel real good. This right here will make you feel alive.
Basketball camp right here, Lawrence Hamm Jr. doing his thing with the kids, loving on the kids as only he can. There he is right here talking, having fun. You see kids in the camp, all the workers and whatnot.
I think the internet plays a big part in your life as far as being far away from home.
Man, the internet keeps me alive. Man. You know, I get all my music off the internet. You know, movies come out there a little bit late. I get movies, things like that. You know. And the biggest thing is that, you know, I can talk like through a video call on the computer, it's like a video, and I can speak to my family, you know, without it costing a whole lot of money or wasting my cell phone. So, you know, the things that go on here, I miss Thanksgiving, I miss the birthday. The only holiday I get to be home for is Christmas. So, I miss a lot, but, you know, through the computer, through the internet, you know, it helps me, you know, communicate with my family.
Y'all can check him out on LawrenceHamm.com, correct? This is my man, 50 Grand. We came out. He said, we're going to show you some love. I can't say nothing else. You can get education and b-ball all at the same spot. Lawrence Hamm Camp, right here at Camp Curtin Elementary. My man, Lawrence Hamm. I'm Big Husky. We're going to go get us some Popeyes or something. We out.
1, 2, 3. I can hear you.